Tell me it's 92 days until Halloween without telling me it's 92 days until Halloween. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Deb, and I want to give you a little bit of a trigger warning about today's book review. So if certain words bother you, you may want to skip through the first half or so of this video, but know that if you do, you will miss most of the reasons why this book is getting the review that it's getting. With that said, today's book review is For Bird by Bird by Anne Lamott. Anne Lamott's Bird by Bird has been recommended reading for writers almost since its publication in 1994, and for good reason. Each chapter in this book is like a prescription for whatever new drama, tragedy, or dilemma a writer might face when coming to terms with the actual act of writing. And it's not necessarily how to write each thing, although she does touch on those points in this book. This book is more of a friend to go to if you've come up against certain things. So, immobilized by the enormity of writing a novel, refer to the chapter on short assignments. Having trouble getting started, refer to the chapter on shitty first drafts. Struggling with the absolute shittiness of that first draft, refer to her chapter on perfectionism. So that chapter begins like this, and I'm going to read this because I want to get it right. Perfectionism is the voice of the oppressor, the enemy of the people. It will keep you cramped up and insane your whole life, and is the main obstacle between you and a shitty first draft. Its title comes from a story that Lamott shares about her brother and her father when her brother was facing a seemingly insurmountable homework task with a seemingly impossible deadline. In case you haven't guessed yet, I consider this book worth its weight in gold. I would recommend it to anyone to read, whether they're pursuing a writing career or not, because the advice in this book is so applicable to any kind of creative career, or even just living in general. So just any people would benefit from reading this book, regardless of their career choice. On that note, this particular copy, you may notice, has a lot of tabs in it. And that's because this is exactly the book that I used during my college career. And this book, more than any other book assigned the entire time, helped me get through all of it. And that's because, well, it's because of Anne. I mean, Anne Lamott's advice and her manner, the tone she uses for her book, I mean, it's all just like you're sitting there with a friend and they're giving you a pep talk because you're struggling yet again with some aspect or facet of life, or just being a writer. So if you're the lucky winner, this is the copy that you will receive. And on that note, there's a lot of notes. The code word for this month's video is perfectionism, because all the advice in this book is sage and golden and wonderful, but that particular passage on perfectionism, more than almost anything else, has helped me so much with just get to the business of writing. So this word for this month is perfectionism. And if you haven't watched them all yet, I would suggest that you go back to the beginning of this playlist on the Chasing the Muses playlist and watch all of the review videos for this year and gather all of those code words up, because after the November video has posted, that'll be November 30th, after that video posts, you'll have all the code words, and then on December 31st, 2022, we will draw one of those lucky winners, or one of those lucky viewers, to receive a copy of all of the books. Now, once you've got your code words, you'll want to email that list of code words to cattailacres@gmail.com, and I'll put that link down in the description. It's spelled just like Cattail Acres here, CATTALEACRES @gmail.com, and give us the list of all the code words and your name and email, and you will be entered in the drawing to win all of the books that I have reviewed for this series. Gosh, you know, it's August already. It's actually raining. If you've missed out on our homestead videos lately, there are a lot of reasons. It's been quite the terrible summer for us here, and we'll go over that in future homesteading videos. But for now, just know that we're still here, we're still working the land, and we'll be back before you know it. So until next time, my friends, be safe, be well, and we'll see you. Also, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we upload one of these videos. You guys stick around, because our next book that we're reviewing is The Artist's Way by Julie Cameron, and hopefully when we do that one, it'll be much quieter, not so drippy and roary with the highway. I forgot to tell them what was next. Okay, so hang on. Oh.